you been wanting to start your TPT store, but you get overwhelmed thinking about even how to post a product? Well, great news. Today I'm going to show you how to post a product start to finish. We're going to go over writing a title, writing a description, where to upload the product, what type of product to upload. So follow along with me and let's upload a TPT product. Okay, let's post a TPT product. The first thing you're going to do is make sure you come to the home screen of TPT, make sure you're all signed in. Then you'll click in the right-hand corner on this little shop icon, and you're going to choose Add New Product. Now, the majority of the time, you are going to be selecting a file from your computer and doing a digital download. I have actually never done the video one before, and I don't usually do Google Drive because I do a digital download and add the Google Drive link in the PDF. I think that's a better option, so I don't even do that. Easel I've done a few times, and then bundle of products is when you have multiple products that you've already posted on TPT and you're going to bundle those together. But chances are you're just going to do digital download. So go ahead and click that. And then you're going to have a title and a place to put your file and all of that. So your title, you want to make sure has some keywords in it that relate to that product. So even if you have a special name for a product, for instance, I have escape room games that I call Cracking the Classroom Code. I probably wouldn't put Cracking the Classroom Code in the title because escape room is what people are going to be searching for on TPT. Or it might be breakout game. So I want to use the most relevant keywords in my title. So I'm going to go ahead though, and for our example, we're actually going to use a classroom decor set. Okay, this is just happens to be a more Halloween fall themed decor set. So I'm going to put in my title, Halloween bulletin board decor kit. And this is going to pop up if you use any seasonal item because they want to make sure that it's an actual seasonal item. They don't want you to put Halloween or put back to school unless it can be actually used during those time periods, okay? So make sure that it really is seasonal if that's what you're doing. Halloween bulletin board decor kit. And then I might add this bar here. Create your own classroom decor. I probably don't want to say decor twice, so create your own classroom door because it can be used for a door kit. I'm just trying to use as many keywords as I can. And usually I will try and use the whole title, but I feel like I've kind of used what I could. Maybe I could add something like bulletin board letters are popular. Maybe I'll even put we'll just put create your own. I'll even put bulletin letters included. But Halloween bulletin board decor kit is this main part that I want people to know. Now I'm going to go ahead and find my file and I'm going to put it right here. Okay, and I've put it as a zip file because I have several different PDFs included in one. This isn't a bundle. This is just a decor kit that I'm doing, and it has like a bulletin board activity, and it has letters and banners and all of that, but it's just one product. But I put it in a zip folder because I have instructions on one PDF, I have the link to the products on another, and now I'm going to put the preview here that I've already created. Now this is what my preview looks like, just so you can see. We're not talking about how to create a preview today, but I've done a PDF and I did mine square, and I just was very clear about what is included in my PDF. Everything in the picture is included, and I tried to really be simple with what was included, but be exact on what was included. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take that preview and I'm going to drop it here. And then I like to upload my own thumbnails, and they're just PNGs. So for example, I have my cover here. This is what the cover is going to look like. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the cover right here and then 3 other thumbnails. Now, these are actually all from my preview. I just chose some of my favorite ones that really showcase my favorite parts of the product. And I'm going to go ahead and put those here. And then while it's loading, let's go ahead and work on our description. In your description, you are going to have something called the snippet. That's what TPT calls it. And it's the first 3 sentences or 3 lines or so that shows up when people are searching for a product. This should have as many keywords as you can in it. We don't know how the algorithm works, but we do know a lot of the keywords are pulled from that snippet when it's searching for it, okay? So you want to make sure that this isn't a bunch of fluff, but that it actually has keywords in it. So I'm going to go ahead and write a description, and then we'll come back and I'll explain why I wrote it the way I did. Before we get into the description, I just want to let you know I did update the title a little bit. I was thinking about it and I decided to call it a Halloween bulletin board display and writing activity because there's a writing activity included. And so if someone's looking for a Halloween writing activity, they might come across this as well. Or if they're looking for a Halloween bulletin board. So I'm trying to do kill 2 birds with 1 stone type of deal. And then the theme of the decor is kind of like a retro style. And so if someone's looking for retro classroom decor, then this is what they might find. So I just kind of spruced up the title a little bit and wanted to show you. Now, coming down to the description, here are the keywords I've tried to add in my first 3 lines in my little snippet here. Try this retro Halloween bulletin board and writing activity kit today. It offers teachers a seamless blend of festive classroom decoration and engaging narrative writing instruction. Get your Halloween bulletin board created while also teaching a fun writing lesson. So I was trying to describe what it was, and I could probably work on this a little bit and try and find synonyms for Halloween and writing and maybe not use that word quite as much and try and find other synonyms that the search engine could pick up on instead of repeating them. But just as an example, that's maybe what my snippet might look like. And then here are key features where I am trying to solve a teacher's problem. I'm saying, look, here are these key features. We have a thematic writing prompt. You can do this with your kids. I've already gotten it for you. You don't have to plan it. It's included in this kit. And then I said, look, you have all the display essentials included. You can showcase their stories with all the decorative elements that I've included. And then also it's an interactive learning experience because the students are creating the writing that's being displayed on the board. So you're creating the board, but the kids are kind of involved in it too because they are writing that story. And then I say exactly what's included and what's it's ideal for. And then I kind of just wrap it up here at the end of other things included, or not other things included, just wrap it up, kind of tying it all together. Now, when I'm thinking of a price, so this product is about 50 pages long. So for me, I'm probably going to start it at $4. I've done this a lot. That's what I think this would be worth. You might think, oh my gosh, I spent hours and hours. It's at least worth $10. Well, know your market. Are they going to spend $10 on this? Because if not, then go for the lower price, okay? People usually think and say about 10 cents a page. So this should be closer to 5. But a few of the pages are repetitive. Like I have a banner and it's just that same banner template, but different images. So I'm kind of like, I'm going to just lower it a little bit to 4. Even though I do have all those pages, some of them, like I said, are repetitive. And then they don't want you picking TPT, that is, doesn't want you picking more than 4 grades. Apparently that doesn't help you in the search. And if it can be more than 4 grades, choose not grade specific. So that's what I'm going to do because I could really see a 1st grade teacher using this decor if they wanted, but so could a 5th grade teacher. And they may have to modify the writing project to fit their needs, but I really think they could. But because I don't want to choose 1 through 5, because I can only choose 4, I'm going to choose not grade specific. Then my subject area, I'm going to go ahead and choose writing because there is a writing project. Then I'm going to say holiday, seasonal, as well as Halloween. And my resource type, it is an activity. There's a writing activity and maybe bulletin board ideas. And then I can choose one more thing because you can choose up to 3 resource types. And we might just want to choose another one just to help. It could be kind of like a lesson. Oh, printables. I think that's a good one. And then I have my own custom categories that I've set up. And so I'm going to go ahead and I would choose Halloween lesson activities that I've chosen. I've chosen Halloween. I also have one called classroom decor. And for this one, there are some Common Core standards because there is the writing activity. So I could go to writing and I could find its narrative writing, informative, let's see, write narratives. So I could choose that for 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade if I wanted. That would just help in the search if someone is looking for that writing activity, right? It doesn't hurt to add those standards. It only helps, in my opinion. And then teaching duration. Well, it's a writing activity, so it's about an hour, but you can keep the decor up all month. So I kind of have a hard time with the decor, trying to figure out how long it really lasts. So I'm just going to say NA. And then it's actually 54 pages and there is no answer key. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and click submit. And sometimes it takes a minute for the preview to load, but it will be right up there. So I'm going to show you what the finished listing looks like. Okay, so I hit submit and this is what it looks like. Look how great this is. So I have my cover here. I have the pictures that I chose for the preview here, and then the actual full preview is included right here. And then we can scroll down and we have the description and the number of pages. There aren't any reviews yet because I just listed it. And how easy was that? I want you to get started and get your first listing up or your next listing up if you already have some on TPT. Don't be scared. The more you do it, the easier it is. Put any questions you have for me in the comments. I'd love to help you, and let's get our TPT stores up and running so we can be brilliant together.